Hear the trumpet crying from the east. Hear the drum of the ancient fathers. From the hills of Zion to the shores of Africa, the voice still calling through the fire. Jah never sleep, Jah never weep. The God of Abraham still speak. The God of Abraham still speak. Through the poor man tears and the mountain peak. Through the blood, through the storm, through the weak. Still revealing truth Babylon can't keep. The God of Abraham still speak. In the ghetto night when the world turned bleak. Hear the lion roar when the chains man sleep. The God of Abraham still speak. Me born in a struggle where the system cold. Mama cry nightly while the preacher sold. Children lose hope for the glitter and gold. But Jah words hotter than the fire of old. From the days of Moses by the Red Sea side, same wicked empire full of vanity and pride. Pharaoh still living though him kingdom died. But the righteous still marching with the king as guide. Hear the elders chant through the crackling sound. Ancient revelation rising from the ground. Babylon throne built on sinking sand. But Jah foundation strong like promised land. The God of Abraham still speak. Through the poor man tears and the mountain peak. Through the blood, through the storm, through the weak. Still revealing truth Babylon can't keep. The God of Abraham still speak. In the ghetto night when the world turned bleak. Hear the lion roar when the chains man sleep. The God of Abraham still speak. Them poison the youth with delusion and lies. Television kingdom make the conscience blind. Silver and fame make the people lose mind. While the truth of the fathers get left behind. But me hear Jah voice in the thunder roll, calling lost sheep back to the ancient road. Telling every sufferer protect them soul before the fire of judgment start unfold. Ethiopia calling through the wind tonight. Marcos prophecies still burning bright. Black king glory rising a morning light. And the oppressed stand up for them right. Fire, fire upon corruption. Fire upon greed and deception. No chain can hold your children long. Truth rise higher than every gun. Ancient king never abandoned the meek. Even when the wolves hunt the weak. One voice echo through the streets. The God of Abraham still speak. Me see little children barefoot in the rain. Politicians smile while the people feel pain. Big machine profit from the poor man's train. Still the righteous seed remain. Some sell them soul for a diamond ring. Some lose them way chasing earthly things. But the humble man with a broken sing still closer to Jah than the richest king. Open your eyes before the curtain fall. Every empire rise and collapse like wall. Only truth and righteousness stand tall. Hear the ancient father calling one and all. The God of Abraham still speak. To the broken heart and the humble seek. To the warriors tired and the souls grown weak. Still pouring wisdom every nation need. The God of Abraham still speak. When innocent cry and the judges cheat. Hear the footsteps moving through the street. The living word no man can defeat. Some hear the voice through thunder. Some hear it through suffering. Some hear it in the midnight prayers. But Jah words never die. From generation to generation, the covenant remains. One day Babylon smoke will fade away, and the poor man tears dry someday. No more chains and no more slaves. they chant and pray. Hold the faith though the sky turn grey, because the same God then still reign today, and His voice still leading the way. The God of Abraham still speak through the drum and the heartbeat, still speak through the fire and the concrete, still speak. The God of Abraham still speak. Listen. Before the kingdoms, before the crowns, before the fall, there was a promise written not in ink, but in flame, not on paper, but in the spirit of the earth. A covenant written in fire, and fire never forget. A covenant written in fire, still burning in my soul, stronger than the system, trying to take control. Through the broken and the weary, it makes us whole, guiding every lost spirit back to the goal. In a world full of shifting sun, promises broken by invisible hand, leaders talking what they never understand what it means to protect the land. But deep inside the art of creation, there is a sound beyond narration, a burning truth of every nation, calling for transformation. Missy struggle in every eye, people wondering the reason why dreams get buried before they fly underneath the same old sky. But fire no lie, fire no bend, fire reveal the true friend, and every beginning must transcend where the old system and a covenant written in fire, still burning in my soul, stronger than the system, trying to take control. Through the broken and the weary, it makes us whole, guiding every lost spirit back to the goal. A covenant written in fire cannot fade away. Even when the night try to steal the day, it rise again in every word we pray, lighting up the righteous way. Babylon built walls from fear and greed, planting corruption like a toxic seed. But truth always rise when the spirit need, and justice always take the lead. Me your ancestors whisper through flame, calling every child by name, telling us we are not the same as this system full of shame. Every empire built in pride eventually has nowhere to hide when fire come from deep inside and expose what they try to hide. So me walk with courage in my chest, even when life feel like a test, because your covenant never rests, it always choose the righteous best. Burn on, sacred fire, burn on, through the night till the dawn. Burn on, no darkness can hold your flame, truth will always remain. Oh fire, you are memory and truth, you are the keeper of roots. Me see children rising from ash, from broken dreams and sudden crash, still them spirit never dash. Even when life come fast, fire teach what words can say, fire show the hidden way, fire turn night into day and clear illusions away. From Africa's soil to distant shore, the covenant open every door, reminding us there is more than suffering we endure. The flame inside cannot be sold, it is more precious than gold, it carries stories never told of the brave and the bold. A covenant written in fire cannot break tonight, it rise through darkness into holy light. Through every struggle and every fight, it guides the soul to ride. A covenant written in fire, still live and breathe in every heart that still believe. Even when the world deceive, it is the truth we never leave. written in law, some in stone, but the deepest covenant is written in spirit. In spirit is never destroyed. So me chant for the broken and strong, for every soul still holding on, for every heart where hope belong, even when the road feel long. One day fire will cleanse the land and every soul will understand that love is the divine plan written by the unseen. Until then we walk through flame and rain, learning from every joy and pain, because nothing sacred is in vain when truth remains. A covenant written in fire, still burning in the soul. A covenant written in fire, making the broken whole. A covenant written in fire will never die. A covenant written in fire, rising to the sky. Listen carefully. From the ruins of pride, from the smoke of fallen empires, from the dust of broken systems, there is a truth rising, slow, heavy, unstoppable. Ashes of Babylon now crown the earth. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Ashes of Babylon crown the earth tonight. Every false kingdom fading out of sight. What was built in greed now burning holy light, turning darkness into light. Ashes of Babylon crown the earth so bold. Every story of oppression now retold. From the fire comes a truth, pure and cold, that only righteousness shall hold. May see towers that touch the sky, built on lies that learn to fly. Empires rising just to die underneath the same old sky. Babylon promised gold and fame, but leave the poor in endless pain, dancing in a toxic game. While the earth itself feel the flame, me and mothers crying in the street, no shelter from the burning heat. While the rich man sit and eat, ignoring suffering at their feet. But fire, no respect, no throne. Fire, turn all pride to stone. And in the ashes, truth is shown, that nothing wicked stand alone. Ashes of Babylon crown the earth tonight. Every false kingdom fading out of sight. What was built in greed now burning holy light, turning darkness into light. Ashes of Babylon crown the earth so bold. Every story of oppression now retold. From the fire comes a truth, pure and cold, only righteousness shall hold. We walk through cities made of steel, where people forget how to feel, trading soul for dollar deal. While the wounded never heal, but deep inside the ground it speaks. The earth is tired, worn and weak, of systems built upon the meek, and promises they never keep. Every empire reaches peak, then crumble when the truth is seek, because oppression always leak through every crack it try to tweak. Me see the cycle start again, power turning into pain. But after fire comes the rain, and life begins to rise again. Burn down, illusion, and now oh, confusion. Truth rise through the ruin, healing starts within us. Oh Babylon, your time is over. The earth is taking over. to stand and fight, not with hate but truth and right. From Africa to every shore, people crying up for more than the pain they knew before, than the systems they endure. Ashes falling like the rain, washing cities clean again, breaking every hidden chain, releasing souls from silent pain. And in the smoke the message clear, that love is what we hold dear, and no more living under fear, because a new world soon appear. Ashes of Babylon crown the earth so high, like ancient truth that cannot die. From every tear and every cry, a new beginning will arise. Ashes of Babylon crown the earth as one. When every battle finally done, the righteous stand beneath the sun, and peace has just begun. What remains after greed burns out? What remains after lies collapse? Only truth, only spirit, only earth itself reborn. So me chant for the broken lands, for every soul that still understands that life is more than empty plans built by greedy hands. Let every fire clear the way for a bright and new display, where no innocent must pay for the sins of yesterday, till Babylon becomes the past and love and truth hold fast. A future built to truly last, not shadows from the past. Ashes of Babylon crown the earth. Ashes of Babylon bring rebirth. Ashes of Babylon know your worth. Ashes of Babylon heal the earth. Babylon build them kingdom high, steel and gold touching the sky. But every wicked wall shall crumble, every hidden evil shall burn. Hear the warning in the drumbeat, hear the prophecy in the wind. No corruption can escape judgment, because Babylon cannot hide from fire. Babylon cannot hide from fire. Truth blaze hotter and the flames grow higher. Greed and corruption feed the funeral pyre. Judgment coming with holy desire. Babylon cannot hide from fire. Every false prophet and every liar, from the palace gate to the razor wire. Babylon cannot hide from fire. Me walk through the city where the poor man cry, while the rich man feast and the children die. Politicians smiling with a serpent eye, selling false hope underneath the sky. Babylon system built on blood and fear, turning broken hearts into souvenirs. But the trumpet of judgment drawing near, and the wicked trembling when the truth appear. Them bury the truth beneath concrete wall, but righteousness still standing tall. No matter how powerful the empire call, every kingdom built on greed shall fall. Babylon cannot hide from fire. Truth blaze hotter and the flames grow higher. Greed and corruption feed the funeral pyre. Judgment coming with holy desire. Babylon cannot hide from fire. Every false prophet and every liar, from the palace gate to the razor wire. Babylon cannot hide from fire. Television prophets preaching golden lies, while hungry mothers wipe tears from them eyes. Corporate vultures circle through the skies, feeding on the weak till humanity dies. Me hear the drum echo through the night, calling every warrior stand up and fight. Not with hatred, not with spite, but with truth and wisdom and Jah pure light. From Kingston streets to African plains, the oppressed still carrying chains, but the fire of freedom run through them veins, and Babylon soon drown in flames. Fire, fire, holy fire, burn away corruption and desire. and divide the people into extremes. Me see soldiers marching through the smoke, poor man's spirit nearly broke. Still the elders whisper, teaching their children how to cope. Because the lion never truly sleep, even when the valley dark and deep. Be covenant forever keep, and one day the righteous service reap. Babylon cannot hide from fire. Every thief and every vampire, all who build empires through the mire, soon face the judgment of the ancient sire. Babylon cannot hide from fire. No secret chamber, no electric wire, no amount of wealth can carry them higher. When Jah send down the cleansing fire, can you hear it? The walls trembling, the kingdom shaking, the earth groaning beneath corruption. Babylon thought itself untouchable, but no empire escaped the flame. The fire already burning. So me chant for the widows and the poor, for every child sleeping hungry on the floor, for the refugees washing up on distant shores, victims of the rich man wars. One day justice shall rise like sun, and the wicked nowhere left to run. No more suffering under the gun. Holy peace when the battle done. Till that day me holy faith, even while walking through the hate. Because Jah love stronger than faith, and righteousness never come late. The Babylon cannot hide from fire, the flames rising higher. Babylon cannot hide from fire, hear the ancient choir. Babylon cannot hide from fire, truth never tire. Babylon cannot hide from fire, holy fire, holy fire, holy fire. Blood in the water, voices in the wind, ancient prophets crying from forgotten generations, from the valleys of oppression, from the chains of captivity. The river still flowing red with sacrifice. Hear the warning, hear the lamentation, hear the truth flowing through the blood river of the prophets. Blood river of the prophets running deep tonight, carrying the tears of the martyrs to the light. Every fallen warrior still living through the fight, guiding lost souls through the darkest night. Blood river of the prophets never running dry, echoes of the righteous rising to the sky. Though Babylon try forever to deny, truth still flowing and it never die. Me hear the cries from the ancient shore, voices of the elders calling evermore. Generations wounded by the rich man war, still carrying scars to the spirit core. The prophets walk barefoot through the flame, speaking truth though them face great pain. Kings tried hard to silence them name, but Jah word forever remain the same. We see mothers weeping by the riverside, another innocent youth lost to pride. Babylon feast while the poor man hide, still the righteous spirit never died. Blood stained the pages of history book, truth hidden where few dare look. But every prophecy corruption shook, like thunder when the heavens took. Blood river of the prophets running deep tonight, carrying the tears of the martyrs Babylon streets, the sound of suffering endlessly repeats. Children searching daily for something to eat, while greed and corruption sit in luxury seats. Still in Bingy drums beat loud, breaking fear beneath the cloud, calling every humble soul from the crowd to stand firm and never bow. Marcus' words still burning bright, Malcolm dreams still alive tonight. Ancient prophets guide the fight, through the darkness toward the light. Mr. Creature selling holy grace, while hunger written upon the people's face. But your wisdom no man can replace, truth eventually expose disgrace. River flow, carry the pain away. River flow, till redemption day. Voices rise from yesterday, leading your children on the way. Oh, ancient river, wash the chains from humanity, bring healing to the suffering family. Babylon build empire through fear and lies, watching the weak with cold serpent eyes. But every wicked kingdom eventually dies, like ashes disappearing in the skies. The prophets knew the price of truth, some killed in age and some in youth, yet them words still grow from the root, stronger than the soldier's boots. Me walk through ghetto stained by grief, where faith sometimes thinner than a leaf. Still the people searching for relief, holding on to hope beyond belief. And through every storm the river remains, carrying memories through joy and pain, whispering softly again and again, righteousness shall reign. Blood river of the prophets flowing through time, every sacred warning, every ancient rhyme, calling humanity back from crime before the final bell and final chime. Blood river of the prophets, shining like fire, lifting the humble higher and higher, burning corruption and false desire, through Jah eternal power. Some rivers carry water, this river carry memory, this river carry sacrifice, this river carry prophecy, and every drop testify that truth can never drown. So me sing for the martyrs gone, for every soul still holding on, for every child greeting the dawn, trying to survive where hope feel gone. One day peace shall touch the land, no more blood upon the sand. Humanity finally understand the power of Jah guiding hand. Till then the river keep flowing free, through the mountains to the sea, reminding every generation to see that love's stronger than brutality. Blood river of the prophets, still flowing through the night. River of the prophets, still flowing through the night. River of the prophets, yeah, yeah, yeah. Blood river of the prophets, hey. Blood river of the prophets, still flowing through the night. Blood river of the prophets, still flowing through the night. Blood, 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 blood. Blood river of the prophets, still flowing through the night. Blood river of the prophets, still flowing through the night. Blood in the water, voices in the wind, ancient prophets crying from forgotten generations, from the valleys of oppression, from the chains of captivity. The river still flowing red with sacrifice. Hear the warning, hear the lamentation, hear the truth flowing through the blood river of the prophets. Blood river of the prophets running deep tonight, carrying the tears brought us to the light. Every fallen warrior still living to the fight, guiding lost souls through the darkest night. Blood river of the prophets never running dry. Far beyond the mountains of sorrow, far beyond the chains of captivity, there is a land where the ancient spirits still breathe. Under Ethiopian skies, the ancestors ride eternal. Golden chariots blazing through the heavens. Hear the trumpet from Zion, hear the lion roar through the valleys. The chariots are coming, hey. Chariots beneath Ethiopian skies, burning like fire before my eyes. Ancient voices calling for the wise, telling Jah children arise, arise. Chariots beneath Ethiopian skies, where the spirit of the lion never dies. Through every storm the righteous survive, guided by the truth that keep us alive. Me dreamt of mountains glowing at dawn, where forgotten kings once marched strong. Sacred drums beating all night long, carrying the heartbeat of an ancient song. The wind whispered prophecy through the trees, voices of the elders floating in the breeze, telling every captive soul find peace and let the chains of Babylon release. Me see golden chariots cross the sky, like stars descending from on high. Angels watching while the children cry, promising redemption before we die. Ethiopian sun warm upon me face, filling the spirit with sacred grace. No corruption can erase the glory of the ancient race. Chariots beneath Ethiopian skies, burning like fire before my eyes. Ancient voices calling for the wise, telling Jah children arise, arise. Chariots beneath Ethiopian skies, where the spirit of the lion never dies. Through every storm the righteous survive, guided by the truth that keep us alive. Babylon try bury the root in shame, write history and change the names, but the blood of the prophets still remain, flowing through the people like eternal flame. From Addis valleys to Kingston Street, the cry of the sufferers endlessly repeats. Still the righteous stand upon them feet, marching to the rhythm of the ancient beat. Me hear Marcus calling through the night, hold the faith and continue the fight, because darkness fears spiritual light and truth shine brighter than empire might. The lion banner wave through the air, children of Africa everywhere, finally remembering who them are, guided by Jah eternal star. Ride on golden chariots ride across the heavens wide, carry the broken home tonight, carry the righteous to the light. Oh Ethiopia, land of ancient fire, lift the humble higher and higher. Me walk through deserts of memory and pain, through generations marked by chains, yet the spirit still survive the rain, like flowers growing through the strain. Some seek power through greed and war, some forget what the soul is for, but the elders guard the sacred door, protecting wisdom forevermore. Naya bing the drum, shake the earth below, calling hidden consciousness to grow, like rivers learning where to flow, toward the place the spirit know. Me see children dancing around the flame, singing proudly Jah holy name. No longer trapped inside the game, no longer living in fear and shame. the wheels turning in the heavens? Can you feel the vibration in the earth? The ancestors are not silent. The spirit is not dead. The chariots still moving, still watching, still guiding Jah children home. So me sing for the lost and weak, for every soul still searching peace, for every mother unable to sleep, praying Jah her children keep. One day no more change shall remain, no more tears from hatred and pain. The lion roar across the plains, and righteousness forever reign. Till then the fire continue burn, till then the faithful continue learn, because everyone dreams so return when the Ethiopian skies concern. Chariots beneath Ethiopian skies, still blazing through the night. Chariots beneath Ethiopian skies, leading your children to the light. Chariots beneath Ethiopian skies, hear the ancient cry. Chariots beneath Ethiopian skies, the spirit never dies. Listen carefully. From the shadows of history, from the silence of forgotten generations, the sound is rising again. Not a sound of sorrow only, but a sound of awakening. The children of captivity, they sing again. The children of captivity sing again tonight, rising from darkness into Jah holy light. No more silence, no more endless night. Their voices burning pure and bright. The children of captivity sing again as one, breaking every chain that Babylon spun. From the shadows of sorrow into the sun, freedom song has just begun. Me hear them voices in the wind and rain, echoing through generations of pain. Stories written in invisible chain, still the spirit refused to remain. From plantation fields to city slum, where the broken heart beat like a drum, still the people refuse to succumb, waiting for the kingdom to come. Babylon tried, bury the truth in ground, but truth always rising, sound like thunder rolling all around, calling the lost to be found. Every tear that fall on the earth carry the memory of sacred birth, reminding us of original words before oppression stole the mirth. The children of captivity sing again tonight, rising from darkness into Jah holy light. No more silence, no more endless night. Their voices burning pure and bright. The children of captivity sing again as one, breaking every chain that Babylon spun. From the shadows of sorrow into the sun, freedom song has just begun. You see them marching through the mental chains, healing wounds that still remain, turning suffering into gain, rising higher to the pain. Time mother singing ancient tune underneath the silver moon, telling children freedom coming soon, like flowers that will bloom. No empire can silence this sound, it's rising from underground, like rivers breaking frozen ground, spreading healing all around me. Hear Africa calling loud and clear, do not live in inherited fear. The ancestors are always near, guiding every tear. Sing on, children, sing on, through the night till the dawn. No chain can hold your song, truth has been too strong. Oh, captives, you are captive no more. Freedom stands at the door. You see broken up, start discovering truth that is real, no longer forced to kneel. Babylon tried to erase the name, but spirit still remain the same, carrying ancestral flame, never conquered, never tame. Every voice becomes a flame, every soul no longer the same, every child calling Jah name, breaking out of shame. And the rhythm of the drum unite every soul into the fight, turning darkness into light, restoring sacred right. The children of captivity sing again tonight, lifting every burden from their side, turning sorrow into might, walking into freedom's light. The children of captivity sing again as one. No more running, no more done, every chain now undone, freedom has begun. They thought silence was forever, they thought pain would define them, but spirit remembers. And when spirit remembers, no chain can remain. Whoa. So missing for every wounded soul, for every story never told, for every heart made cold, now turning brave and bold. The future rise from ashes deep, from every tear that people weep, the promise that Jah will keep, even while shadows creep, till every child find their place, and every broken heart embrace the light of endless grace, written upon creation's face. The children of captivity sing again, through fire, through pain. The children of captivity sing again, breaking every chain. The children of captivity sing again, no longer in vain. The children of captivity sing again, freedom remains. From the ruins of forgotten empires, from the ashes buried beneath the sand, the elders whisper through the dust, calling the children back home. Ancient blood still run through the veins of the sufferers, ancient fire still burn in the soul of the righteous. Hear the drum, hear the warning, hear the cry of the ancient kingdom. Dust of the ancient kingdom blow through my soul tonight, carrying forgotten stories in the pale moonlight. Kings rise and fall, but the truth still survive. Ancient fire keep the righteous alive. Dust of the ancient kingdom cover every road, heavy is the burden that the poor man knows. Still me walking through the valley cold, searching for the wisdom the elders told. Me see ruins where the great walls stand, now swallowed by the silence and the desert sand. Every mighty ruler fade like footprints on land. Only Jah kingdom forever strong and grand. Gold and jewels never save no throne, pride make the conqueror die alone. History cry to the ancient stone, warning every people what Babylon become. Me hear the chains rattle in the midnight breeze, ancestors calling from beyond the seas, saying protect your roots and your memories before corruption bring the nation to knees. Dust of the ancient kingdom blow through me soul tonight, carrying forgotten stories in the pale moonlight. Kings rise and fall, but the truth still survive. Ancient fire keep the righteous alive. Dust of the ancient kingdom cover every road, heavy is the burden that the poor man knows. Still me walking through the valley cold, searching for the wisdom the elders told. Babylon built towers scraping the sky, but every false empire eventually died. on smiling while the children cry, selling broken dreams wrapped in a lie. Still the old drum beat in my chest, calling every lost soul back to righteousness. The earth grow weary from greed excess, yet Jah voice louder through the wilderness. From Timbuktu to Zion gates, truth survive beyond the hate. The ancient prophets seal the fate of every wicked system built by traitors and snakes. Ancient kingdom never truly dead, ancient wisdom never truly gone. Even in the ashes of destruction, the spirits still carry on. Fire upon the vanity, fire upon the vanity, fire upon corruption, fire upon corruption. The righteous seed survive every storm through Jah divine protection. My grandmother told me stories as a youth about warriors who died defending truth. Now the modern world corrupt the roots, turning sacred things into business pursuits. People trade conscience for luxury shine, lose them soul chasing dollar sign. But no amount of wealth can buy more time when judgment day finally align. Hear the lion roar beneath the ground, hear the ancient drum make trembling sound. The lost generation still can be found if them seek Jah before the night come down. Dust of the ancient kingdom in every tear, in the songs the oppressed still sing year to year. Through every slave ship trail disappear, the spirit of the ancestors still near. Dust of the ancient kingdom in the blazing sun, in the cries of the mother and the fatherless son. One day righteousness shall overcome and the wicked kingdom shall be undone. What remain after the empire crumble? What remain after the riches burn? Only truth, only spirit, only the voice of the Most High. The dust, remember everything. So me chant for the broken and forgotten ones, for the barefoot youth and the starving sons, for the elders who still beat the drums, keeping sacred fire till redemption come. No chain can bury the ancient call, no system can silence the truth at all. Even when the mighty kingdoms fall, Jah kingdom standing above them all. So lift your eyes beyond the smoke and breathe, plant righteousness like a holy seed, because the suffering world desperately need the wisdom of the ancient creed. Dust of the ancient kingdom blowing through the night, dust of the ancient kingdom leading Jah children to the light. Dust of the ancient kingdom still living in the drumbeat sound. Dust of the ancient kingdom calling the lost souls homeward bound. Yeah, the walls, not stone walls, not city walls, but the walls inside the mind. Walls built from fear, walls built from lies, walls built from generations of struggle. Jericho Walls, not outside, but in my mind. And tonight they start to tremble. Yeah. Jericho Walls in my mind start fall down slow. Every fear and illusion, your light start show. Chains of the spirit finally let go. When truth like a river start flow. it belong. Me wake up every day with a battle inside. Voices of doubt when me pain try hide. Memories heavy like an ocean tide. Still me walking with Jah's guide. Them build the walls from childhood fear. From every tear me ever drop here. From every moment nobody near. When me needed someone to hear. But deep in our soul we feel the fire, burning away every false desire. Like trumpet song getting higher and higher, calling me spirit to rise and aspire. Jericho never just city of old. It's every broken heart left cold. Every story never been told. Every spirit that life made fall. Jericho was in on me mind start fall down slow. Every fear and illusion, Jah light start show. Yeah. Chains of the spirit finally let go. When truth like a river start flow. Jericho wasn't on me mind, can't stay strong. Too much suffering hidden there too long. But the sound of freedom beating like a song, breaking every lie where it belongs. Me hear the echo of ancient cries from the place where broken hope dies. But even through the darkest skies, truth still survive and never lies. Babylon system tribal control, inside the body, inside the soul, making people forget their goal, turning hearts into empty holes. But Jah light penetrate the dark, igniting every hidden spark, guiding every lost soul embark on journey beyond the shadow mark. Me feel the walls cracking inside like thunder rolling with the tide. No more running, no place to hide. Only truth standing side by side. Fall down walls of fear. Is the only thing clear. Break now, every chain disappear. Freedom time is finally here. Oh, Jericho, you cannot hold me so. You lose control. Me remember times me couldn't sleep, too many wounds running deep. Promises me couldn't keep, while the world telling me to be weak. But the shepherd in my heart still guide, even when me nearly slide. Even when tears me try hide, still just standing by me side. Every wall built from pain and shame, every voice that call me name, every memory of blame now start turning to flame. And the flame not destroy, it heal. It show me what is truly real. It teach me how to feel. I know broken hearts can still reveal. Jericho was in on me mind, fall down tonight. Every shadow vanishing, Jah holy light. No more prison in our internal fight, only freedom burning bright. Jericho was in on me mind, disappear. Every whisper of fear no longer near. Only truth me finally hear. Only Jah presence clear. Sometimes the strongest prison is not made of stone, but made of thought. And the greatest liberation is when truth enters the mind and the walls begin to fall. So me step out of mental captivity into light and clarity. No more broken identity, only divine reality. Me forgive every shadow from before, close every painful mental door. Now me soul start to restore like never before. Because Jericho never really stand when Jah touched the heart and hand. Every fear turned into sand, scattered across the promised land. Jericho wasn't on me mind, falling down. Jericho wasn't on me mind, breaking stone. Jericho wasn't on me mind, truth is found. Jericho wasn't 7 seals upon the ghetto walls, 7 wounds upon the hearts of the sufferers. Every alley carry a prophecy, every mother carries silent pain. The streets remember every cry, the concrete remember every blood stain. Yet the fire of the people still alive. Open the seas, hear the truth, hear the voices of the forgotten. Yeah. 7 seals of the ghetto. 7 seals of the ghetto breaking one by one. Children still praying underneath the burning sun, trying to survive where the war never done. Still searching for redemption to come. 7 seals of the ghetto carved into the soul. Every hungry night taking heavy toll. Still the righteous trying not to lose control, while Babylon devour the poor and old. First seal open with the sound of pain. Youth man crying in the pouring rain. No food on table, no shelter remain. Still politicians promise and explain. Second seal reveal corruption face. Greedy men fighting for power and space, while innocent children vanish without trace, and justice disappear from the human race. Third seal open through addiction chains. Lost souls wandering through emotional rains, trying to numb generations of pain, while the rich man profit from the strain. Me hear the old woman praying softly at night, begging just send mercy and light, cause the darkness growing with terrible might, and the streets becoming battlefield sites. 7 seals of the ghetto breaking one by one. Children still praying underneath the burning sun, trying to survive where the war never done. Still searching for redemption to come. 7 seals of the ghetto carved into the soul. Every hungry night taking heavy toll. Still the righteous trying not to lose control, while Babylon devour the poor and old. Fourth seal open with the sound of gunfire. Another youth consumed by the empire. Another mother heart drowned in fire, while the leaders feed their selfish desire. Fifth seal reveals spiritual decay. Sacred truth slowly fading away. People chasing vanity every day till them lose the ancient righteous way. Sixth seal crack with the earth trembling loud. Storm clouds covering the city crowd. The proud man falling from his throne so proud. As that judgment gather like thunder cloud. Still me hear the night of his drumbeat call, echoing through the broken wall, telling every suffering soul stand tall, because the kingdom shall outlive them all. Open your eyes before the final seal. Hear the cry the wounded feel. No riches can buy salvation, no kingdom escape revelation. Oh Zion, hold the faith through tribulation. Jah preparing restoration. 7 seal open in the dead of night. Heaven and earth shaking from the sight. Babylon trembling before divine light, while the righteous singing victory despite the streets once drowning in despair, now filled with chants and prayer. The suffering people finally aware that Jah love still everywhere. Pretty children dancing where soldiers stood. Communities healing through brotherhood. People rediscovering what truly good. Breaking free from the wicked hood, but scars remain in the ghetto deep. Memories the concrete forever keep. Still the lion spirit never sleep, watching over the humble and meek. ghetto not just suffering. The ghetto is prophecy. The ghetto is survival. The ghetto is the mirror of the world. And every seal broken bring humanity closer to truth. So me sing for the forgotten youth, for every soul still seeking truth, for every elder rocked in them youth, still carrying wisdom from the roots. No chain forever hold the poor, no wicked empire forever endure. One day righteousness shall cure the suffering the people endure. Till then the jump shall be done. Till then the fire carry on. Till then Zion sing this song, holding faith through the dark till dawn. Seals of the ghetto breaking through the night. Seven seals of the ghetto breaking through the night. Seven seals of the ghetto leading Jack's children to the light. Seven seals of the ghetto, hear the ancient cry. Seven seals of the ghetto, the spirit never dies. Before the noise of the modern world, before the price tags on truth, before wisdom became a commodity, there were songs not written for gold, not sung for fame, but carried in the hearts of the elders. Songs that could not be bought, songs that could not be sold. These are the songs the elders never sold. Songs the elders never sold, carried in the fire of the brave and bold. Whispered true stories the wind still told, wiser than silver, richer than gold. Songs the elders never sold, born from the spirit, ancient and old, healing the broken, warming the cold, guiding the lost back to the fold. Me sit by fire where the elders used to sing, before the world turned everything into a thing, before every voice had a price tag ring, before truth became a forgotten thing. They sing about rivers that never run dry, about ancestors watching from the sky, about living honest before you die, and never letting your spirit lie. Me hear them rhythms deep in the bone, like memory carved in ancient stone. Every note telling us we're not alone, even when the world feels cold and unknown. Babylon teach everything must be bought, but the elders teach what cannot be taught. Wisdom deeper than anything sought, lessons only true living are caught. Songs the elders never sold, carried in the fire of the brave and bold. Whispered true stories the wind still told, wiser than silver, richer than gold. Songs the elders never sold, born from the spirit, ancient and old, healing the broken, warming the cold, guiding the lost back to the fold. Me see you today chasing digital shine, lost in illusions of the modern design, but the old songs still echo in time, like rivers that cross every border and line. Elders used to chant in the midnight air, about justice, patience and prayer, about loving your neighbor and showing care, about truth being always there. Now the world move faster than soul can breathe, people forgetting what they believe, trading deep roots for something naive, not knowing what they will achieve. But somewhere beneath all the noise and pain, those sacred songs still remain, rising again and again, like sunshine after the rain. Sing on, ancient fire, sing on, through the night till the dawn. No system can bury the sound, when truth is where it is found. Oh, elders, your voice is still living the wind, still healing the of warriors steady and spirits bold, of love that never could be sold, more precious than diamonds or gold. He said the world would try to forget the sacred rhythms we never should let fade into silence or regret, because they're the soul's alphabet. The drum beat carries what words cannot. The wisdom time can't be forgot. The spiritual flame that can't be bought, even when everything else gets caught. So me with those echoes inside my chest, like a treasure that time cannot erase, guiding me heart when me feel unrest, reminding me to always do my best. Songs the elders never sold, still burning brighter than stories told. In every struggle, in every soul, they make the broken feel whole. Songs the elders never sold, stronger than systems of control, living forever, never grown old, more powerful than silver or gold. Some songs are made for profit, some songs are made for fame, but the elders never sang for that. They sang to remember who we are. They sang to heal what was broken. They sang to keep the spirit alive. And those songs never die. So me chant for the ones who still believe, for every soul that refused to leave the path of truth they still conceive, even when others deceive. Let every generation now hear the wisdom that was always near, a voice that removes every fear and makes the purpose clear. No machine can replace that sound, no empire can break that ground, because sacred truth is still found in the heartbeat underground. Songs the elders never sold, still living in the brave and bold. Hey. Songs the elders never sold, still living in the brave and bold. Songs the elders never sold, songs the elders never sold, still living in the brave and songs the elders never sold, still living in the brave and bold. Songs the elders never sold, still living in the brave and bold. Songs the elders never sold, still living forever in the soul. Listen. Before the cities, before the systems, before the chains, there was a sound in the wilderness, a sound not made by man, but carried through spirit. A drum that called the forgotten, a drum that broke the silence of oppression, a drum that guided the lost through the sea of struggle. The drum that called Moses home, the drum that called Moses home, still beating in our midst, calling every weary soul to freedom and rest, through the fire, through the trial, through the test. Jah voice lead the righteous to the best. The drum that called Moses home, shake the ground, breaking every chain where captivity found. In the storm of Babylon, it make a holy sound, raising up the broken from beneath the ground. Me hear it echo through the desert night, like fire guiding lost souls to light. Ancient rhythm burning bright, leading slaves out of endless fight. Pharaoh's heart was hard like stone, but just sent a sound unknown, a drum that shake the flesh and bone, calling every captive home. Me see visions of the Red Sea part, not just water but fear depart. Freedom rising in the heart, a new beginning from the start. That same drum still beating strong through every struggle, every song reminding us where we belong. Even when the road chest, calling every weary soul to freedom and rest. Through the fire, through the trial, through the test, Jah voice lead the righteous to the best. The drum that call Moses home, shake the ground, breaking every chain where captivity found. In the storm of Babylon it make a holy sound, raising up the broken from beneath the ground. We born in a world full of modern chains, invisible systems, emotional pains, people losing soul for material gains, while the truth slowly drains. But every time me feel me fall, me hear that ancient sound call, rising up to every wall, telling me to stand up tall like Moses walking through the sand, guided by invisible land, heading toward the promised land, leaving Babylon's command. The drum not just rhythm or beat, it's justice walking in the street. It's the fire under every feet, I refuse to accept defeat. Beat on, sacred drum, beat on, through the night till the dawn. No empire can stop your sound when truth is where you found. Oh, drum of deliverance, break every chain of ignorance, lead us through the wilderness. Me see the poor man rise again, after struggle, after pain, washing off the shame and stain, under sacred holy rain. The same drum echo through time, through every struggle, every crime, turn the suffering into rhyme, making broken spirits climb. From Africa to promise shore, from ancient war to modern war, the drum still open every door to something greater than before. Even kings cannot escape the sound that destiny shake. Every soul it will awake, no matter what's at stake. From the call Moses home, the rise like flame, calling every broken heart by name. No more bondage, no more shame, only righteousness. Reclaim the drum that call Moses home, shake Babylon ground, turning sorrow into sacred sound. Freedom ringing all around, where lost souls are found. Some hear it as rhythm, some feel it as memory, some know it as prophecy. But the drum is older than time and louder than fear. So me chant for the wandering souls, for every heart that never made whole, for every spirit taking control by system that steals a soul. One day the chains will fall apart, healing every broken heart, and every soul will restart with truth engraved in art. Till then the drum continues speak to the strong and to the weak, calling every soul to seek the light that Babylon cannot keep. The drum that calls Moses home, still beating through the night. The drum that call Moses home, leading God's children to light. The drum that call Moses home, can you hear it in your soul? The drum that call Moses home, it's calling us all home. Through the valleys of sorrow, through the deserts of forgotten years, I wandered alone beneath strange skies. But one ancient tree still knew my name, one sacred root still called me home. And when the world turned cold against me, the olive tree remembered me. The olive tree remembered me when the whole world turned away from me. Its branches whispered ancient peace to me, like just still watching over me. The olive tree remembered me through the storm and captivity. Roots running deep through eternity, calling lost souls back to liberty. Me walk through cities made of steel and stone, crowded streets but me still feel alone. People chasing riches till them hearts turn cold, trading sacred truth for silver and gold. Me carried wounds no doctor could heal, silent scars too heavy to reveal. Every betrayal make the spirit kneel, till Jah sent a sign through the olive field. There beneath the sunset burning slow, ancient leaves dancing soft and low, like voices from long ago, teaching broken hearts how to grow. The olive tree remembered me when the whole world turned away from me. Its branches whispered ancient peace to me, like Jah still watching over me. The olive tree remembered me through the storm and captivity. Roots running deep through eternity, calling lost souls back to liberty. Grandmother used to speak about roots, about protecting truth in the youth. But Babylon tempt the people with fruit, till many lose connection to the roots. Television lights blind the weak, empty leaders pretending to preach, but wisdom never belonged to the elite. Sometimes truth live in silence and trees. The olive tree survived drought and war, still standing strong like ancient law. No matter how deep the wound or scar, life still rise from where pain are. Me touch the bark with trembling hand, feeling the spirit of forgotten lands. Africa calling through the sand, reminding me who I truly am. Roots deep, deeper than sorrow. Branches rise beyond tomorrow. Ancient peace flowing through me. Jah light setting my spirit free. Oh, olive tree, keeper of memory, guide the lost children home. Me remember nights without hope or sleep, praying to Jah while the wounds got deep. Promises broken the soul couldn't keep, tears hidden where nobody see. But nature still speaking quietly through river, wind and olive tree, teaching humanity humility in a world consumed by vanity. Kings and empires disappear with time, yet the olive tree still survives, witness to every fall and rise, standing beneath eternal skies. Me realize peace cannot be bought, cannot be sold or taught by fraud. True healing come from Jah and heart, not from the riches Babylon sought. The olive tree remembered me even when I forgot myself completely. Its leaves carried sacred melody, healing every hidden injury. The olive tree remembered me through exile and uncertainty, showing love still grows naturally, even in broken humanity. Some seek healing in gold, some seek healing in power, but the earth already carry medicine. The rivers remember, the mountains remember, and the olive tree remembers every wandering soul. Now me walk with calmer eyes, no longer trapped by disguise, understanding every dark night can lead the spirit toward light. Me sing for the lonely and lost, for every soul carrying invisible cross, for every dream destroyed by cause, still searching through emotional frost. One day the suffering shall cease, and every wounded spirit know peace. Till then the roots shall never release the covenant Jah placed beneath the leaves. The olive tree remembered me in the valley of misery. The olive tree remembered me with ancient love and dignity. The olive tree remembered me through pain and history. The olive tree remembered me and set my spirit free. Dark clouds gather over the mountain tonight, lightning tearing through the heavens. The weak are trembling, the lost are crying. But through the storm, one figure still walking, fearless, silent, eternal. The shepherd walks through storms and never leaves the flock behind. The shepherd walks through storms tonight, guiding the broken toward the light. Through thunder, sorrow, fear and fight, still protecting every righteous life. The shepherd walks through storms alone, through valleys where the cold wind moans, calling every wandering child back home, never letting the faithful walk alone. Me see dark clouds covering the land, greedy rulers tightening the man, children crying while the rich man grand, still pretending not to understand. The streets full of hunger and despair, mothers whisper hopeless prayers, young souls drowning in silent fear, wondering if just still near. But in the middle of the rain and pain, make the voice calling me name, soft like fire but strong the same, telling me hope still remain. Like a shepherd through the wilderness deep, watching over the lost sheep. Even when the wounds got deep, Jah promises forever keep. The shepherd walks through storms tonight, guiding the broken toward the light. Through thunder, sorrow, fear and fight, still protecting every righteous life. The shepherd walks through storms alone, through valleys where the cold wind moans, calling every wandering child back home, never letting the faithful walk alone. Babylon tempt the soul with gold, turning warm hearts bitter and cold. Sacred truths becoming bought and sold, leaving the weak abandoned and old. He walked through cities made of stone, crowded roads but still alone, searching for peace but never known, trying to heal a shattered soul. Then the thunder shake the sky above, and me feel the presence of divine love, like a peaceful descending dove, guiding spirit through the flood. The shepherd never fear the night, never surrender in the fight, even when the path lose sight, still leading Jah children right. Walk on through the rain, walk on through the pain. The shepherd never leave the weak, Jah hear every tear we speak. Oh shepherd, carry us through the storm, keep the righteous safe and warm. Me remember elders long ago teaching truths the children should know about protecting the inner glow. No matter where life currents flow, but modern kingdoms blind the youth, distracting them from ancient truths. Still the shepherd searching every route, trying to save the innocence of youth. Me see lightning flashing in the dark like prophecy, leaving a mark. Every suffering soul carrying spark, waiting for Jah fire to start. No wolf can conquer the faithful flock, no empire stronger than the rock. Even when the enemy mock, Jah timing move like eternal clock. The shepherd walks through storms with grace, bringing peace to the darkest place, wiping tears from the weary face, covering the weak in holy embrace. The shepherd walks through storms with fire, lifting the humble higher and higher, destroying fear and false desire, leading the faithful through the mire. Some leaders abandon the people. Some kings protect only themselves, but the true shepherd remain with the suffering. In the flood, in the famine, in the war, in the silence of the night, the shepherd still walks beside the broken. One day the storm clouds fade away, and the wounded hearts finally pray, without fear of another dark day, as the righteousness light the way. No more chains upon the poor, no more children sleeping on the floors. Only peace through every door, and love forevermore. Till then we hold the faith inside, the oceans rough and mountains high, because Jah never leave our side. Even when the whole world denies, the shepherd walks through storms tonight, still carrying the holy light. The shepherd walks through storms tonight, guiding Jah children through the fight. The shepherd walks through storms alone. And never let the faithful roam. Hear the cry from the hills of Zion, hear the mothers mourning before the sunrise. Another youth lost to the system, another dream buried beneath concrete and sorrow. But even through the tears, Jah still watching, Jah still calling. And when Zion weep at dawn, the heavens tremble. When Zion weep at dawn, the whole earth feel the pain, tears falling softly like the early morning rain. Children of the suffering still dancing through the chains, praying for the sunlight after centuries of pain. When Zion weep at dawn, hear the trumpet call, another righteous soldier rise after another fall. Though Babylon towering mighty and tall, Jah love still stronger than them all. Me wake before sunrise to the sound of sirens cry, another mother asking Jah the reason why. Young dreams disappear beneath the city sky, while politicians talking and the hungry multiply. Concrete jungle colder than the midnight breeze, broken hearts scattered like leaves among the trees. Still the old man chanting prayers upon his knees, begging Jah please protect the weak and meek. Me see children barefoot in the dust and smoke, searching for hope while the system choke. Truth hidden deep beneath the lies they spoke, yet the righteous spirit never truly broke. When Zion weep at dawn, the whole earth feel the pain, tears falling softly like the early morning rain. Children of the suffering still dancing through the chains, praying for the sunlight after centuries of pain. When Zion weep at dawn, hear the trumpet call, another righteous soldier rise after another fall. Though Babylon towering mighty and tall, Jah love still stronger than them all. Grandmother whisper stories from the ancient days about kings and prophets walking righteous ways. Now the modern world drowning in a wicked craze, lost souls wandering to material maze. Television flashing empty fantasy dreams, but nothing in this life really what it seems. Greedy men ruling through invisible schemes, while the poor man drowning in silent screams. Still me hear Africa calling through the wind, telling Jah children never surrender to sin. No matter how dark the battle within, the lion heart still burning but through the sorrow and devastation, Jah preparing our restoration. Oh Zion, dry your eyes someday. The morning light soon find a way. Me see the preacher wearing diamonds and gold, while homeless elders freezing in the cold. Sacred truth becoming bought and sold, and love disappearing from the hearts once bold. But the earth itself beginning to mourn, storm clouds gathering before the dawn. Every wicked empire eventually torn like dead leaves from a dying thorn. Still the Naya bingy drum beat sound, calling every lost soul to higher ground. Even when darkness all around, Jah voice still making thunderous sound. When Zion weep at dawn, angels hear the cries. Even the stars seem fading from the skies, but Jah never abandoned the righteous who try. Though the road rough and the river dry, when Zion weep at dawn, hope still remains, flowers still growing after heavy rain. The broken shall rise and dance again, and righteousness shall finally reign. Some cry silently, some cry through music, some cry through prayer in the middle of the night. But Jah collect every tear, every sorrow, every wounded soul. Nothing forgotten in Zion. One day the chain shall break apart, healing flowing through the wounded heart. Children of Jah shall make a new start.